He's got a story you gotta hear to believe. This Turbo Busa is his first motorcycle?
And 2 years later we had a bike. And threw my leg over it and got a license, and here we are.
Meet Craig Brown from Phoenix, Arizona, and take a look at his awe-inspiring, ultra-powerful Turbo Hayabusa Suzuki drag bike that he competes with in the Western Pro Extreme Series. Stay with us in this video because we're gonna meet Craig. We're gonna ask him how this came to be, how he possibly was able to make this work with no prior motorcycle experience, how the build came about, and what his goals are. A whole lot more, plus we're gonna see this beast in action on the West Coast. Stay with us on Cycle Drag as we get an up-close look. Turbocharged Suzuki Hayabusa drag bikes are all the rage, and boy do we have a good story for you. I want to introduce you to my friend, the fearless Mr. Craig Brown. 671, 202 miles an hour, and you're telling me this is your first, not drag bike, this is your first motorcycle, period. You got to explain that.
I mean, we were about 8 years ago, we had a sand drag car, a top hill car that I drove, and my old man got cancer, and we sold the car, and Vince Testa has been a longtime friend of my dad's and me, and he said, I'm going to a race in Georgia, let's go. So we got down there, sat in the stands, and caught the bug, and like, well, what it costs to do this, he threw a number out there and said, I have no illusion of knowledge about anything about this thing, build whatever you want, but build them identical so everything is interchangeable. And 2 years later we had a bike, and threw my leg over it and got a license, and here we are.
Good luck to you. Well, you're doing a great job, and this brings up an interesting topic because often on Cycle Drag I ask people who've never tried this, would you try this? Or people ask, how can I get into this? You're a perfect example because you had zero motorcycle experience.
I came from sand drags where you put it on the high side into the beam, and the front tire falls in a hole, and you stab the gas, and the front is up 5 feet in the air, and you kind of just guesstimate where the finish line is and shove it off. And that's the whole race. This is all finesse. You gotta get out this thing, and you gotta get over there, and you gotta push the button at the right time, and yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying, but this is a hard game to do.
It really is. When you're up there on the starting line and you have the RPMs up and you're on the rev limiter and you're getting ready to take off, how would you describe that sensation?
That's great. I mean, if we're racing pit bikes, we're racing top fuel, it's all a competition, and you just want to get down through there and beat the other guy, and so you're just gun ho,
So you're not so much nervous or butterflies, you're more competitive juices are flowing, you want to win.
Everybody, yeah. I mean, everybody's wired the same way, no?
It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun to get to the finish line first. This particular track, this is a unique event. It's a drag strip unlike any other in the United States. It is on a beach. Know that it's almost like a no prep race where it's difficult. It's a tuner's battle. We've been seeing some bikes flying around from side to side. What's that challenge like?
Well, you come in, you just keep pulling spark plug wires off until it goes down through there, basically, and that's what we've done. Hopefully today I have enough plug wires off of it to make it work.
Well, talk to me about that Mentalities. You build a high horsepower, turbocharged Suzuki Hayabusa. I think a lot of casual viewers think, oh great, you got so much horsepower. But then you come to a track like this and the mission is keep pulling power out until you find the right tune-up. How challenging is it to find that fine line?
Yeah, like I said, I guess we're kind of like no grip guys. I mean, I've never been a no grip guy, but you know, it is what it is. We're all racing on the same parking lot, and we're all just trying to get down through there and stuff. So
another big question I have for you: why turbo Hayabusa? I know they're so popular, but there's a lot of different combinations out there.
We sat in the stands down there, and I don't have the illusion knowledge of any of this stuff, so I said, Vince, build whatever you want. He did some research on it, and he thinks we should go with the Hayabusa. 2 weeks later, we hopped on a plane and went to Iowa, and Tony started building the chassis. Yeah, fit for a jet.
What's the ultimate goal for this motorcycle? We talk a lot about the race to the 5-second zone being on. That you may be closer than you think. You know, with the right tuning combination. What's your all-time goal? What would put a smile on your face with this motorcycle?
You know what? It's not so much ET, it's so much about the competition and hanging out with family and friends and really, you know, just enjoying what you're doing. This is a hobby. This is the time to get away from work and really have fun. I can't throw a number on it because whatever number I say, I want to beat the next pass.
How's everything going? I know you were dealing with some mechanical issues earlier.
Yeah, we're still fighting it. This, that, blah, blah, blah. It'd take an act of God for getting me to go from A to B to go, but we'll give her a shot. So.
Good luck to you.
And that's just how all races are, I think, you know. So, yeah, I can tell you I want to run 630s, but I don't think it's possible to do, but I'll try. But then if I did that, it's going to be a 28 the next pass. So that's how it's going to be. So.
Well, I appreciate the information. Speaking of your job, brown roofing, as it says here on the side of the motorcycle, that's an interesting combination. A roofer by day, motorcycle drag racer by the weekend. What's that like? Especially in the hot Arizona sun. You're from Phoenix, right?
Yeah, it's when it's 115 on the ground, it's 130, 135 on the roof. My dad's been roofing in the valley in Phoenix, Arizona since 1952. I was born and raised a roofer, and that's all I know. And like I said, for a 25-year-old man, I look pretty old and beat up.
You're too hard on yourself.
The sun's hard on you.
You're too hard on yourself. Well, keep an eye on this program, and if you need a roof anywhere in the Arizona area, make sure you contact Brown Roofing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope we provided you with a little bit of entertainment. That's always what we aim to do. We love motorcycles. You love motorcycles. Let's keep this thing growing. Check it out, guys. Up here on the wall, 100,000 subscribers. I love it. Thank you so much. It's all because of you. We appreciate it. Please come with any story ideas. We love the comments and the feedback. I read every single one of them. The positivity is always appreciated. And you haters out there, I love you too because you keep me on my toes. Thank you for watching no matter what. Guys, to keep this thing growing, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Hit the bell for notifications. Share with some friends who like drag racing, like motorcycles. This is how we can keep this thing going. And also like cycledrag.com on Facebook, and we'll keep rolling. We'll keep finding those stories. We'll keep finding those impressive high-performance motorcycles that you want to see. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on. Hope you enjoyed this look at Craig Brown's amazing Turbo Booster. Thanks so much for subscribing and liking. Plenty more coming. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, especially Turbo Boosters, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.